Hello everyone. So today we are going to discuss electromagnetic effect. Okay, so we'll see electromagnetic effect. So last class we have discussed inductive effect. In that I told that I'll upload some of the questions. Maybe due to some reason I have not uploaded. But don't worry. Once this electronic displacement unit will get over, like in electronic displacement, electromagnetic inductive hyperconjugation and resonance. I'll give you a lot of questions, okay, and which you need to practice, and simultaneously I'll also practice here. Okay, so keep on watching. You will find more on the concept of organic chemistry. What all concept is required to solve the reactions, you will get it here. Right. So next topic is your electromagnetic effect, and like you have seen in inductive effect, that was a permanent effect, right? Here it is a temporary effect. This one is temporary effect. This is not a permanent effect, right? So how this is happening? So it is like some unsaturation is taking some unsaturation is there in a compound, and now once the reagent is coming, okay, towards this unsaturation, then some activity will take place in that particular compound. So that particular activity we are observing, and based on that observation we say that okay, here it is plus E effect or minus E effect. Simply that unsaturation is getting break, and the compound is going towards the saturation side, and during this unsaturation to saturation side, what is happening? The plus E or minus E, that is dependent on the incoming reagent, like the reagent which one is attacking here, right? So suppose like for electromagnetic, what is the condition? First, we know that it is a temporary effect. Then there is unsaturation. Okay, this is must. Unsaturation should be there. Correct. There should be an unsaturation, and there should be a demand of reagent. So demand of reagent. There is demands on reagent. Okay, if reagent demands, then only this effect is happening. If reagent is not demanding, this effect is not taking place. So now the things like the unsaturation is there. Suppose we have this type of bond, carbon-carbon double bond. Okay. So this is a type of unsaturation. Here it can be hydrogen, carbon, anything it can be. So now what is happening? Now suppose one reagent I have taken. Suppose this is a electrophile, and what is happening? So this bond will shift towards the electrophile, and it will be attached, or it will be attacked to this particular carbon, and here this electrophile has formed a new bond. So what is happening when this pi bond is shifted towards this electrophile? Then means we can say that this is a attacking reagent. Okay, we call it attacking reagent. So now what is happening? If this pi bond is shifting towards this electrophile, what will happen? This carbon will have negative charge, and this carbon is having negative charge. In that negative charge, this electrophile came and attacked, right? So now for this carbon, what is happening? It will be positive charge over here, because that deficiency is directly you can see over here. So this means we can say that if the attacking reagent is type of electrophile, okay, if type of electrophile, then what will happen? This pi one will shift towards this electrophile, and then we can call it certain type of electromagnetic effect here, whether it's a plus E or minus E, that we are going to discuss it. Okay. Now suppose the another type of reaction. Before going to the another type of reaction, let me conclude here itself why it is temporary effect. Suppose this electrophile is not there. Okay, suppose one type of this, like this arrow is there, in this place there is no electrophile, though no attacking reagent. We can say no attacking reagent. If there is no attacking reagent, this will be simply carbon double bond carbon, right? There is not going to change anything here. So we can say that this electromagnetic effect is demand on reagent, right? If reagent demands, then only this effect is happening. Otherwise it is itself, it is saturated, like itself it is stable, right? Though it is unsaturation is there, but until the attacking reagent is coming near to this. This is something like a stable compound, right? So once the attacking reagent or electrophile is coming towards this electron density, then only this kind of effect is happening. So there we call it electromeric effect. Okay. So now we can say this in this electromeric effect, what is happening? Complete transfer of complete transfer of pi electron. Okay, the pi electrons is getting complete transfer. See here, it is getting complete transfer towards this attacking reagent. That's why here is a positive charge and here it is a negative charge, but that negative charge is utilized by the incoming electrophile, right? So what we call say, this is one type of this electrophile, and suppose only double bond is there and the attacking reagent suppose it is a nucleophile, so in that particular time what will happen? The pi bond electron will shift towards the more electronegative element. Here also we can write it like this. See, if in the multiple bond, the pi electron will shift which side? The pi electron will shift towards more electronegative atom. Here in these two carbon there is no electronegativity difference, so what is happening, it can be shifted towards this carbon or it can be shifted towards this carbon, but the thing is wherever it is getting shifted the electrophile will come and attack in that particular carbon. Suppose if this is getting shifted this side, then electrophile is coming and attacking here. If sometimes suppose this pi bond is getting shifted towards this carbon, then what will happen, this electrophile will come and attack to the particular carbon, and here this side it will be plus positive, right? So generally what we could see it, when the pi electron, if suppose there is a electronegativity difference, so what will happen, the pi electron will shift towards the more electronegative atom, right? So this is called a E effect. Now the thing is plus E and minus E, there are two factors, one is plus E, okay, and another one is minus E. So when we call it a plus E effect is something like your the pi when the transfer of pi electron, we can directly write it like this, when the transfer of pi electron, okay, takes place towards the attacking reagent. Okay, understood? The transfer of pi electrons takes place towards the attacking reagent, like this particular example whatever we have written here. This is the this, suppose like carbon double bond carbon. Now the attacking reagent is your H plus, okay, acid catalyst reaction. What is happening? First of all, this will be transferring here, okay, this will be shifting here. One second, this is shifting here. Now there will be a negative charge, okay, in this carbon, but directly what we are doing, directly we are transferring this to this electrophile, and we are understanding that okay, this negative charge got transfer here and then this H plus is coming and attacking over here. So directly we can write it like this bond is shifted towards this electrophile, means this electrophile is getting attacked by this electron density. Now what is happening, this carbon it will have plus charge and then here it will be H, it is coming and attacking. So this type of effect is called plus E effect. Okay, we call it plus E effect. Okay, plus E effect. This is plus E effect, right? So likewise, one more is there. Suppose it is a well-known reaction, है ना? CH, CH2, okay, plus H plus. What will happen here? See, in this case, whether it will be shifting towards this side or this side, okay, we'll say what we will do it. First, we will shifting towards this side. This will be type of A, and this we call it A reaction. And secondly, I'll take another color. So first, we will shift this side and we will write it down. CH3, CH plus, and then CH3, right? Because if this is shifting towards this side, then this H plus will come and attack here, and this product you will get, this is A. And another type, what will happen? I'll change the color. Okay, this type, what will happen, this will come and the electron will residing in this second carbon. Now what will happen, CH3, CH2. Now see, CH, if this pi bond is shifting towards here, our electrophile will come and attack to this carbon, right? Not this carbon. If the pi bond is shifting towards here, this H plus will come and attack over here because the electron density more on this carbon, not here. Here it will be positivity. I'm talking about the path B. Okay, so now what will happen? Here it will be CH2 plus. Okay, so that you will come to know whether this A or B, which one will be more stable. See, whether B is more stable or A is more stable. If B is more stable, then your particular reaction path will be B. If A is more stable, your reaction path will be A. Okay, and now I'll tell you. See that this is a secondary cation and this is primary cation, right? And we know that secondary cation is more stable, so path A will be the right path. Right, path A will be the right mechanism to show this type of reaction. Correct. But you see over here, this pi bond is shifting towards this carbon and this electrophile is coming and attacking to here. So we call it, this is a plus E effect. Okay, directly you will get it this type of question in your NEET exam or maybe JEE main exam or IIT JAM exam, right? So likewise you will get the questions. They'll ask you uh, which one is a plus E effect, whether this particular reaction is having minus E effect. Okay, so plus E effect have you seen? So second type is a minus E effect, right? Second type of concept is minus E effect. So here what is happening when the transfer of the same type of definition we are going to write it. It is like when the transfer of pi electrons takes place away, okay, from the away from the attacking reagent, correct, attacking reagent, the effect is called minus E effect, right? The effect is called minus E effect. For example, plus E effect we have understood, the pi electron will shift towards the carbon where the electrophile is coming and attacking, right? But minus E, what is happening? It will shift it uh, towards the carbon where the where the reagent, attacking reagent is not coming and attacking. Okay, so this type of reaction, it will be like carbon double bond oxygen, right? If this is the case, now you see in carbon and oxygen, which one is having more electronegativity? Our oxygen is having more electronegativity. How we are writing electronegativity? Like this. Oxygen is having more electronegativity than this carbon. So now what will happen? Wherever this bond shifting will takes place, wherever this bond shifting will, pi electron bond will be shifting, it will be shifting towards oxygen. Okay. Now see the reagent. What is the reagent? Reagent is, suppose your reagent is C and minus. What will happen? It will go and attack this carbon and this will be shifting towards here. Now see the direction of arrow. What is happening here? The plus H plus is shifting, the H plus is going and attacking to the carbon where this pi electron is shifting, right? Means the pi electron is coming to this carbon and this electrophile is also attaching with this carbon. See here, right? Now what is happening here for minus C? The pi electron is shifting towards oxygen and the attacking reagent is coming and attacking to the opposite to the shifted pi electron, means this carbon. Okay, so what is happening here? It will be like carbon and here it will be Cn and carbon oxygen minus, right? So here we call it minus E effect. Understood why minus E effect? It means this pi electron is shifted towards this oxygen and the attacking reagent is coming and attacking towards this carbon. So wherever the electrophile will attack, so we can generalize this. Okay, we can generalize wherever the electrophile will attack, it will be plus E. Wherever this nucleophile will attack, we can generalize this, right? It will be minus E because nucleophile, see, this is the nucleophile. Cn minus is nucleophile. It is attacking towards to this carbon, and the pi bond is shifting towards this oxygen, right? So here it will be minus E effect. But when we are taking electrophile, what is this? This is electrophile. H plus is electrophile. So what is happening? This whenever this electrophile is attacking, it is taking this pi electron density, right? So now you will say that okay, only carbon carbon double bond, only this plus E is happening. No, in this particular reaction also we can say that it will be a plus E effect. See, I'm taking this carbon double bond oxygen, and now what will happen? This acid catalyzed reaction, if I'll taking, suppose I'm taking first step as a acidification, okay, H plus. What will happen? See, this will move and it will take this H plus. So what is happening? This carbon here, it will be positive charge, and oxygen H, right? So in this step we can say this is a plus E effect. Okay, if cyano is attacking, or maybe OH minus is attacking OH minus, what will happen? It will attack over here, it will shift it towards this, then it will be minus E effect, right? It will be carbon OH and then O minus. So this will be your minus E effect. So only this much is there in electromagnetic effect, nothing more is there, correct? Only this much in electromagnetic effect, but it is playing a very big role in your chemistry. Suppose a conceptual question, if they ask, this is a resonance type of thing. Suppose any particular reaction, suppose aromatic electrophilic substitution reaction is taking over. Okay, we know that this is an electrophilic aromatic substitution reaction. Suppose maybe some electrophile, maybe CH3 is attacking. Okay, we call about Fiedel-Crafts alkylation. So in that, the electrophile is CH3 plus, right? That electrophile is CH3 plus. What is happening? This will come and attacking over here, this electrophile, and then first step it will be generating this one, and here it will be positive charge, and here it is hydrogen, and here it is CH3, right? This will be the first step. So in first step, what is happening? Though it is a electrophilic aromatic substitution, but in first step, see, it is a plus E or minus E, you have to decide it. So what is happening? This electron density is attacked by this CH3 plus, means it is a electrophile. So this we call it plus E effect. Only I'm talking about the first step. I'm talking about only the first step. I'm not talking about your entire steps. Your entire steps is not a electromagnetic effect. It's a resonance effect, and you will have electrophilic aromatic substitution. Okay, but in the first step, very first step, where the electrophile is getting attacked over this aromatic ring, it we call it plus E effect, right? So likewise, there are many questions in plus E or minus E effect. So you have to just find it out whether here it's a plus E effect or minus E effect. So that questions also I will upload it. But what I thought, because separate you won't get any questions whether in this question we will apply electroinductive effect, or suppose in this question we are applying electromagnetic effect. What I'm thinking, let complete first inductive effect, electromagnetic effect. These two effect we have completed. Now we are waiting for resonance effect, and then your hyperconjugation. So let those two also get finished, and then I will not I will, it will be like together we will discuss all the problems, whether it came through NEET examination, or it came through JEE main examination, or it came through IIT JAM examination. So we will discuss all the problem whatever we have, it has came. And if any new type of problems are there in general organic chemistry, you can share with me. Okay, already I have discussed my mobile number, like WhatsApp number, in my previous classes. Please go there and see that WhatsApp number, and you can reach me in that WhatsApp if any kind of problem you are facing with the questions, or in my concept discussion also, if you are getting any contradiction with what you are learning in your school, or maybe in college, or maybe in a coaching, we can discuss over here, right? So it's a together learning process. It's not a single sided, like I know everything. It will be we should know maximum of the chemistry. Okay, so it is not like that I know everything. It is not like that. We can't say all like we know everything. We can learn it together, and we can develop, okay, the chemistry in a good way. So So thank you very much for today's. It is very less I know today, but again tomorrow you will find more of like tomorrow means in the next class you will find more of questions, because that time resonance will getting over. So next class will be resonance. Okay, resonance or mesomeric we call it, right? Mesomeric effect. This will be your next class topic. So we are going to discuss it, and then hyperconjugation, and then we will complete this electronic displacement, and then we'll discuss all the questions based on this electromagnetic displacement, and then we'll move towards the reactive intermediate. So together this electromagnetic displacement and reactive intermediate, the mechanism part will, like the supporter of mechanism part, these are the supporter of mechanism part, and then you have to learn about the type of reactions like addition reaction, elimination reaction, substitution reaction. There are also many categories are there. You will come and see all type of reactions. We will discuss each of the reactions, like whether it's SN1, SN2, SNI, E1, E2, E1CV, everything we are going to discuss it. So I'm talking about nucleophilic substitution reaction. So here it will be SN1, it will be SN2, it will be SNI, everything I'm going to discuss it. Suppose elimination reaction, it will be E1, it will be E2, it will be E1CB, everything we are going to discuss it over here in this YouTube. I'm talking about in this YouTube. And apart from this, if you need one-on-one discussion, okay, if you need one-on-one discussion, please contact me in my WhatsApp number. We can arrange the classes like that, and that will be chargeable, right? That will be chargeable. That will be chargeable. So that also I'm taking one-on-one discussion. So that will be chargeable. Otherwise, all the concept I'm giving you here in a YouTube, you just continue watch it and develop your organic concepts. Okay. So again, thank you. Thank you for watching this.